Welcome to Piano Video Lessons Year 1. Today's lesson is Unit 2, Lesson 4, and it's YouTube video number 20. You can find all of these sheets at pianovideolessons.com, linked here in the info card and also in the video description. So today we're going to be doing a finger gym. And a finger gym is a really great way to start building more coordination in your fingers. Some of our earlier gyms were pretty simple, but they're going to start to get a little bit more challenging now because we're going to start to play with both hands at the same time. So what's going to happen is we're going to look in the music to see when these hands are playing. So here we look and see, and now all the notes are written inside these little note heads. The reason is I don't want you thinking too hard about notes for this. I really just want you thinking about the fingers, keeping them playing. And then the left hand has got something in the measure at the same time. So here we see C, D, E, F. There's 4 notes here in the right hand. And in the left hand I see the note G, and it's a 4-beat note. So I'm going to play these 2 notes at the same time as each other, and I'm going to play these different notes in the right hand at the same time that I hold this left hand for those entire 4 beats. Then I'm going to play another G in the bass clef as I start in the second measure, and my right hand continues playing quarter notes. So at this point it's all the way up to 5th finger. So it's going to play from C all the way up to F, and then here on G, on finger 5, I'm going to replay my left hand's G. Let's just try that much. We're going to stop right here. Starting at the beginning, 3 on G, 1 on C, first measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. Alright, so this part was easy. We were ready. We were ready to play this first note at the same time because we hadn't done anything before. But this one, you might have to think a little bit now because you're playing, you've been busy playing with these 4 notes, and now all of a sudden you have to play again in the left hand. Let's try that one more time. Okay, I think you have it. If you don't, you should practice it a few more times. And then we're going to finish the measure going all the way down to D, and then we're going to stop here. So let's go ahead and try it. Alright, so I've played from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm on to the last part here, and the same thing is happening. My left hand G is playing at the same time as C, but now this time, if you look at the shape of the notes, I'm only going to go up as high as E and then turn around to come back down, and then I'm going to play the C at the same time again with G. So I'm going to begin right here in the 3rd measure with my right hand on C and my left hand on G. Here I go. 1, 2, back down, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Let's just try that part again. It's C with G, and up, and down, and hold, 2, 3, 4. So now let's try the whole exercise, and it says repeat. So we'll start here at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. We only repeat this once. The repeat bar is only there the first time you meet it. All right, let's look at the second exercise, the second finger gym. This one is going to use the right hand note E and the right hand note C. And so it goes E, C, C, and then back to E. So that's here to C, and then C again, and then back to E. And the left hand has 4 C's, and then 4 F's, and then a pattern, G, F, G, F, and then back to C. This is exercising this outside part of your hand that's usually very weak. So it might be tricky at first. You might need to practice just playing your 4 and your 5. You might want to drill that little part right there. Just taking it over and over again until you can get it nice and steady. Alright, so now let's try this whole line from the beginning, starting with your 3rd finger on E, and again, if they're lined up above each other, we'll play them at the same time together. So that's going to happen. We're going to go as far as this note right here. We're going to play forte. Here we go. Oh, here we go. And change. Oh, I went to here. But this is a different note, and that's a different note. So we're changing the right hand and the left hand right there. That might take some practice. Changing both. All right, so I'm going to go to the end of this measure now and play all 4 of those F's. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All right, so now I have another C with this tricky part that we just reviewed, and then we're finishing off with the notes we started with. Let's see if we can do the whole thing from the beginning. So from the top, here we go with a repeat and playing forte. 3 on E, 1 on C. Here we go. 1, 2, changing both. 1, 2, tricky part left. G, F, G, back to the first. 2, repeat the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, changing both. 2, 3, 4. G, F, G, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that one's a little tricky. You might really need to practice that one to get it going. Left hand one right there. I'm going to make a little star. You should always have a pencil ready and mark in anything that you need to work on when you're practicing these drills. All right, let's look at the next one. This one it says to play piano. And again, we're lining up left hand. I've got G with the C. I've got G with the D, G with the E, and G again. Okay, so left hand's only playing G, finger 2 on G the whole time. Now, the right hand pattern is C, C, C for 2, D, D, D for 2, and then 2 E's, 2 D's, and back down to C. This one doesn't seem like it's going to be too tricky. We're going to start with finger 2, and we're going to put it on C. So we're going to be using finger 2 on C, finger 3 on D, and finger 4 on E. And then we come back down. Let's go ahead and try it, starting at the beginning and playing piano quietly. Here we go. Ready, go. 2, 3. Change to D, 2, 3, change to E for 2, D for 2, and C, 2. Now repeat. Awesome. So that's the end of our finger gym for today. Join us in lesson 5 where we're going to complete the set for bass clef notes. We have a couple missing that we have not learned yet, and we'll be learning to play a song using our new notes.